Ooh, girl. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you how I fill in my eyebrows. I am not saying that this is how you have to do your brows. I'm not saying that this is the right way. I'm just showing you what I personally like to do. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. So, I'm gonna grab some makeup wipes here. Y'all about to see the real me right now. The real me. So, brace yourselves. It's actually really bad. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. My brows aren't that bad, but they could definitely use some help. That's all I'm gonna say. There you go. So these are my natural brows. This is what I'm working with. And as you can tell, they are very sparse. And they're not very full. So we're gonna go ahead and fix that. So what I like to start off with first is, of course, you want to brush them out. So I'm going to just use a spoolie here. I am going to take an angled flat brush here, and what I like to use as well is a pomade. I like to start with the outer 3/4 of my brow, mainly with the arch and the tail end of my brow is what I like to do first. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the bottom of my brow, and with tiny strokes you're just going to start creating a line there right under your brow, and you're going to just follow the direction of the hairs as well as follow the shape of your natural brow. And once you get here to your arch, you're going to angle your brush down so you can make a slight curve there. And you want to make sure to take your time, especially the first few times that you're doing your brows. Make sure that you take your time and make sure you end your brow. Figure out where you want to end your brow. A tip is to use your brush, line it to the outside of your nose here, up into the outer corner of your eye, and wherever the brush lands is where your tail should end. So I'm going to grab a little bit more to start with the top of my brow. And we're going to just make small strokes again. And once you get here to the arch of your eye, of your brow, you want to curve it out as well. Having rounder eyebrows is something that works better because my face is more round. So yeah, so instead of stopping there and then bringing it straight down, I like to just tilt my brush down and create a little curve to make the effect a little more round. You see that there? So there we go. Is grab a little bit more again, and we're going to just fill in the brow. And I'm only going to fill in the outer 3/4 of my brow here. I'm not touching this front part yet. So we're going to just go ahead and fill this all in, and you want to make sure to use small strokes and in the direction of the hair. Just like that. All right. Now that we've completed, you can tell the difference. It already has made a huge difference in my brows. Now, I'm not going to grab any more of the product. I'm going to use what I have left here on the brush. The reason for that is because I don't want the front part of my brow here to be any darker or as dark as the outer portion of my brow. So just with small strokes again, we're going to just create the bottom of our brow here. And then once I've created that line there at the bottom and I'm happy with it, I'm going to now do the top here. I'm going to do the same thing. So small strokes, and what works best too is you can start from here and then work your way this way. That way you don't just start from here and you have a harsh line, because you don't really want that. So, and just bring it closer to the middle. And once you have the top and the bottom here and you're happy with it, it looks great. Now we're going to blend this area here with the rest of the brow hair. So again, use whatever product you have on your brush, and you're going to start a little bit more in towards the center and start flicking your brush up and trying to mimic those small hairs that you have there on your brow. So you can see there I have the front end of my brow lighter than the outer end of my brow, and that's what you really want. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side. Alright, so now that you have your brows filled in, what I like to do is brush through one more time just to blend the pomade in with everything, make sure everything's nice and smooth. Now the next thing I like to do here is I'm going to get the angled brush, my angled brush, and I'm going to just use a paper towel, and I'm going to just clean off the rest of the pomade there on the brush. Take a spray bottle, and I'm going to spray my angled brush just a couple times on both sides just to wet my brush. Grab some of the eyebrow powder, and I'm going to start with the tail end here right after my arch, and I'm going to just darken up this area here. You can grab a little bit more and just darken it up. And I like the effect that it gives. This is what I do on an everyday basis. I feel like it helps bring everything together a little bit, make it look a little bit more crisp and clean and, you know, all that jazz. What I will do is I'll either use a wet concealer like this. This is the Fit Me concealer, or I'll use a pencil. And what I'm going to use right now is just a pencil concealer. And I'm just going to draw right underneath my brow. Just like that. And this helps clean up after you've filled everything in. So, perfect. Then once you have your concealer on, I'm going to use a flat brush, and I'm going to just blend everything out. So I'm going to just work that in. Just like so. Looks good. And I'm also going to bring it down. I like to bring it down a little bit. There you go. And I comb through my brows. And this is just going to act as an added security for your brows, just so they stay in place the way that you like. Even though I'm using the pomade, and that's kind of the purpose of the pomade, this will just make it, this will just help with that. So, just comb through, making sure they lay the way that you want, and that they stay that way. Alrighty, well there you are. These are my eyebrows. This is how I fill them in. It's simple and quick. It seemed like a long process just because I was talking and walking you through it, but it literally takes me like 3 minutes tops to do my brows, and then do my mascara, and then everything else, and I'm good and I'm out the door. So yeah, this is how I like to fill in my brows. This is something that really works for me. Yeah, so there you go. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you maybe learned something, and if not, I hope that you at least enjoyed. Whatever brought you here, I thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and leave a comment down below what you like to use. Do you use a pomade? Do you use a pencil? Do you use powder? Or do you not use anything? Do you not need to use anything? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later.